I didn't get to powder my nose before this. I don't get hair and makeup before I go live. Well, I'm from France, but I lived in Florida for 12 years. I started in 2005 doing property management, and I realized that a lot of houses in Costa Rica were not built up to codes of any country. I was fixing things all the time for clients, and I also thought it would be a good idea to start building houses the right way. And I mean, the house starts from the foundation up. If you don't have a good foundation, you're gonna have always problems. If you don't have good drainages, you're always gonna have problems. So I said it's probably a better idea to build houses for my clients with everything incorporated, all well built, rather than just fixing up houses all the time. Foundation is hard to redig and fix up. So I started learning how to build houses, working with architects, working with engineers, and I realized that there was a market for building proper houses the proper way and following codes and following plans. Well, here in Guanacaste, our main market is to North Americans, so they like open layouts, a lot of light, to be able to close the house, put air conditioning if they want to, modern style. Some people like hacienda style, Spanish style, a little bit more like Guanacaste style. But the trend right now is modern houses, minimalistic, tropical homes. That's what people are going for right now, and this is what I like to build. Take two, action. Some recycled roofing materials called Icon, and it's basically made in Costa Rica, and it's recycled plastic, and they make these tiles which imitate slate, and you can make these roofs using that recycled tile. Costa Rica also makes its own concrete that would really reduce a lot of the carbon footprint from bringing materials from outside of Costa Rica. So I try to buy materials made in Costa Rica as much as possible. We try to recycle the water. All my houses have rain recollecting gutters and downspouts, so we reuse the water. We have insulation made of hemp instead of fiberglass. So we don't use rock wool, we use cáñamo, which is the hemp. And we have a company made in Guanacaste that makes this hemp insulation for walls. One of my biggest challenges was building a house once in Manuel Antonio on a slope. So the land was really, really steep, and that was probably one of my biggest challenges. So we had to make terraces, we had to bring backhoe, we had to make retainer wall with mesh called gabiones and fill it up with rocks to retain the mountain from falling down. So that was one of my biggest challenges, was to build on a 80-degree slope, and we did it, and the house is still there standing, and the clients are still there after 7 years. Wow. I haven't had a call from them, so everything good. Recommendation would be to work with a good architect, because you have architects that will be cheaper than others, but they won't give you all the details that you need into the blueprints. We quote based on the plans. If the plans are not detailed enough, then you're gonna have a whole bunch of extras, because the client's gonna say, oh well, I want curtains that are flushed and that are inside the ceiling, that are hidden, and this and that. It all starts with the blueprints, basically. A good architect is critical. So to shop around with a good architect, to guarantee good communication, and to be able to transfer your dream house on blueprints is key. From there, then you have to get 3 quotes from 3 builders, so they all have the same plans and they all can give you the same quote for the same house. And then you will get to see who has spent more time looking for materials and what labor is cheaper. So it's always a good idea wherever in the world to get 3 quotes and go with the best. Come to Costa Rica, wishing you the best, and Pura Vida.
Pura Vida.